See, my alliance with Manny worked. He easily bested Acorn in the duel of speed and defeated Whisper in the duel of strength. I headed to the theater to square off against my friend in the championship duel of wits.
It's cool, no one saw this coming. Don't worry. I'm completely surprised. Alright, Manny, let's see what you've got. He's probably smarter than me. I don't want to alarm you, but he probably rigged the entire game so that he'd fight against people during their weakness because he's that smart. And I stumbled into it by making friends, because in adventure games, the power of friendship is the secret to all. Alright, let's figure out what I can do with the remaining objects in my inventory. Or do I just go into the challenge and just see what happens? Oh, hey, buddy. Aw. How you doing? You unhappy about your whole fiasco?
What?
Hey, big guy. Want to chat?
Oh, buzz off. You've done enough damage.
You know, Acorn, I could use your strength on that boulder over there.
We are not friends. Enjoy your hand-knitted sock. Go away.
So, I have to ask...
You have the gall to be asking me for anything? You're gonna be asking for your life soon.
See you around.
Is that a fat joke? You disgust me.
This guy does not get along well with others. Alright, well, what would he like? A signed portrait of Whisper.
He needs the horns, but he's just too fast.
No, not quite. Alright, frog?
Get that frog away from the princess.
Oh, well, what is princess like? Oh, right, the sock.
Oh, my sock. I thought it was ruined.
Look, I wanted to sincerely apologize for what happened back there. Things got a little out of hand and weird.
I shouldn't have exploded. People always see me as the big guy. But my dream is to open a craft store. I'm just here to please my parents.
Well, your crafts are lovely. Really stunning, actually.
No one's ever complimented me on my work before. Well, except the squirrels. Thanks, Graham. That means a lot.
Oh, my pleasure. Let me know if you ever want to sell them. I might be able to rustle up one shiny gold coin.
Well, this is silly. They're just socks. Here, take them. They might run a little big on you, but you could always wear them over your shoes, like slippers.
Wow, thanks.
My pleasure.
Wear them over your shoes like slippers. Almost sounds like they'd be useful for being quiet or something. Two very cushiony socks. Since you get the frog by being friends with Whisper and you get the socks by being friends with Acorn, I wouldn't be surprised if the socks and frog somehow came up during the test of wits later on.
Hello.
So, I have to ask, why all the chatter about rebranding?
I've been told my whole life, hey, you're big, you should try out for the Knights. Well, I was always more interested in crafts. And I was hoping the rebranding would get me closer to my dreams.
What other crafts do you like?
Oh, all types. I'm pretty good with basket weaving. I make a wicked boondoggle. I even crocheted my little blue cape. And I've been told it brings out the color in my eyes.
What's the real deal with the squirrel friends?
You mean Princess Madeline of Avalon. She likes to be addressed by her full name when in the presence of strangers. I find rodents to be wonderfully misunderstood creatures, and their tiny hands are good for stitching.
How did you get so strong?
Mostly the pottery wheel and belly days 3 times a week.
Why all the chatter about rebranding?
I've been told my whole life, hey, you're big, you should try out for the Knights. Well, I was always more interested in crafts, and I was hoping the rebranding would get me closer to my dreams.
You know, Acorn, I could use your strength on that boulder over there.
Yeah, no problem, little buddy. There might be a surprise for you under there.
Ooh, I'm pretty sure I need that. Anything else down there? Oh, I can't look down there anymore? Alright. See, it takes all this effort to fight Whisper and Acorn, but look how easy it is to be friends with them. It's a lesson for life.
Hello.
Oh, nothing else.
See you around.
Nah, good one. Never gets old.
Why did you want to for the kingdom of Daventry anyway?
I guess I saw potential in it. It certainly wasn't the kingdom you know today, but I've never shied away from a creative project.
Yes?
Where is the championship duel?
The championship Duel of Wits will be held at the theatre. I believe Manny is waiting for you there.
Bye!
Toodles.
All right, let's get back to the town real quick to see if I can use something new over there. Because we got this root. Bitter root. Yep, we need that at the cook place. The bakery, I mean. I am an idiot. I doesn't remember what words were that I learned about a moment ago. That's fine. Oh, she's outside. That's different.
Hey, Graham. Thought I'd get some air and work on my dagger project.
So, how am I doing in Daventry so far?
You clearly know what you want, and you go out there and take it. You've shown a lot of bravery, and your bold moves will be remembered. I'm impressed. I also wanted to thank you for keeping that back gate closed and the town free of intruders. You keep it up, and I will get you your very own Wetzel Wolf patch.
Well, it seems unlikely someone could just take your bed. How'd they do it?
Aren't you the little backhanded complimenter? If I knew, why would I let them take it? I suppose if I didn't snore as loud as Mrs. Crumbler tears through trees, maybe I would have heard him coming.
Bye for now.
Forget what those other guys say. A sword is mightier than a pen.
Well, we don't need to fight about it. We could just have all the things. All right, buddy. I heard you were in the market for some bitter root.
Ah, just what I needed to finish my walnut strudel. Here is your free sample.
That was very fast, almost like you pre-cooked it, almost as if you didn't need the bitter roots at all. All right, we got a strudel. Aw, that looks really good.
I make frosting in the day for pastries, and in the night for nibbling.
God damn it, you talked over the dialogue, you asshole. Don't you even know how to do Let's Plays? Let's try this again. Oh, I can't do it again? What if I stand in like a slightly different position? Ah. I think I lost that dialogue forever. Oh well. I'm gonna do a quick stop by here just to check. Just in case, because the frog seems like such an alchemy type thing. Before I move on, I just want to make sure they don't want that. For anything.
Yes, yes, yes! Give it here, boy.
Oh, that did the trick. Splendid. Our teeth whitening potion is complete, thanks to you.
Yep, and a promise is a promise. Here is your sample, boy. Got anything that needs a color changing? You know, something that needs to stand out from the rest?
Use it wisely, dear. There's only one dose in there.
Well, that frog just got molested.
What wisdom can we share today?
Do you have any advice for a night hopeful?
Of course we do.
We're old and opinionated.
Think through all the options before making a move. Outsmart your opponents with a quick wit.
And never pass up the opportunity for a good prank.
Oh, that's Chester's advice, not mine.
Fare thee well.
May your brain be filled with knowledge.
Yep, I had a feeling I still need the frog for that. So it's a little bit much to sometimes to keep track of all the different tiers of developments with some of these things, but yeah. We need to come... Oh, look at that. As we finish each of their quest lines, they come outside like this, apparently.
Oh, how I love this day.
So, how am I doing in Daventry so far?
Do you need a hug? Honestly, who hurt you? Ah, but enough of this evaluation. I'm getting married, and I'm in a great mood.
So, I have to ask, where did you learn to bake?
Oh, my mother taught me. Then I taught myself. You cannot learn to bake with this kind of love alone. It has to be handed down to you.
What makes a good dessert?
Oh, what doesn't? Why stop at one meal? when you can have a second one immediately following it with a different name?
Tell me about your fiancée.
Oh, Bramble. She is a beaut. And there isn't anything more scrumptious. Well, anything more scrumptious that is also gluten-free. You'll have to meet her sometime.
What's your favorite charity?
Oh, I contribute regularly to the Wits Rescue. They suffer alone and are terrified every day.
What do you want more than anything?
A family. Someone to share all this love with. A Broonberry pie comes in a close second, though.
Do you have any low-fat recipes?
As a matter of fact, I do. If you eat my food, you will be very low and very fat.
So, I have to ask, where did you learn to bake?
Oh, my mother taught me. Then I taught myself. You cannot learn to bake with this kind of love alone. It has to be handed down to you.
What makes a good dessert?
Oh, what doesn't? Why stop at one meal when you can have a second one immediately following it with a different name?
Bye for now.
Aren't you glad you came here today?
Alright, so based on that, since they both came out after I finished their little quests and all their uses as an NPC, I bet maybe the couple will come outside? Oh. Awkward. Maybe if I go out the back door and come back in, it'll kind of load a new area and make the couple come outside. I'll like run away for a moment to make the camera change or something. Yeah. Maybe that counts as leaving and coming back. Because yeah, he clearly went outside because I finished with the come on. He clearly came outside because I finished with the when I went into the old folks' home and came back out. So let's see if they'll be outside now. Because that seems to be what happens when you finish their little quest chains. Well, there we go. They're juggling.
It's
Aww.
Great seeing everyone out here getting things done. A town of action, I'd say.
Getting things done. You're the only one working. He's playing with the pie. They're
Reminder to everyone. You all need to keep that back door shut. As much fun as chasing the Wedsels is, I'd prefer to keep this town ready for tourists.
Hello, dearie. Thought we'd get in a little fun. Oh, it's been quite the week.
Will I be the knight you asked for, or the one you deserve?
Well, I don't know how to say it politely, so I won't.
Don't worry. We will still gladly take your business. I told you we were judges.
We do want to thank you for helping us finish our potion.
Next week, let's work on a paint that can change your face.
Oh, it could be big.
I don't know if I want to keep having this conversation anymore.
How did you become so wise?
We've spent years training our minds for any problem. We always look at all the possible solutions before making a decision. What can I say? We love the challenge, and we love expanding our minds.
Oh, poppycock. We do what entertains us most at the time. When you're brilliant, every idea is a good one.
Okay, so what's your favorite ingredient?
For taste, it must be toenails of barnacle bat. Oh, they're so crunchy.
The most versatile is eagle tears, but that's because they're so hard to obtain. Have you ever seen an eagle cry? Oh, such a stoic bird.
Has any potion ever backfired?
If the potion didn't backfire, you wouldn't be making it right.
Oh, potions don't want to be made. They come along kicking and screaming, but each backfire gets you closer to the tasty stuff.
Who's the cleverest person you ever met?
Oh, Mr. Fancy Cakes. Seriously.
What do you think of King Edward?
He is a kind enough man, but he doesn't seem interested in expanding Daventry anymore. Ah, he's as stale as Chester's breath.
Where did you grow up?
Some people would argue that I'm still growing up.
How did you become so wise?
We've spent years training our minds for any problem. We always look at all the possible solutions before making a decision. What can I say? We love the challenge, and we love expanding our minds.
Oh, poppycock, we do what entertains us most at the time. When you're brilliant, every idea is a good one.
Bye for now.
May your quest be logic-filled.
Looks like they're judgmental towards everyone except themselves to some extent. They're quite proud of themselves.
Hey, Graham. Thought I'd get some air and work on my dagger project.
Well, it seems unlikely someone could just take your bed. How'd they do it?
Aren't you the little backhanded complimenter? If I knew, why would I let them take it? I suppose if I didn't snore as loud as Mrs. Crumbler tears through trees, maybe I would have heard him coming.
So, you just dreamt up the Crumbler?
One day, I put my hands to paper. And then I ripped up that paper because what I really wanted was something that could smash up trees and rocks and anything that got in my way. A few blades here, a few more there, and perfection was born.
Have you ever looked into castle contracts for the big money?
Oh, have I ever. Unfortunately, the entirety of their expendable income goes into workman's comp.
Who's the bravest person you ever met?
I once met a lady who always spoke of letting your eagle soar. She jumped from the back of a flying dragon, only to land on a griffin that she flew into an evil witch's hut and saved 2 tiny plump children. Now, I don't know if that old woman was telling the truth, but I did meet her.
What do you think of King Edward?
He was once a great man who's kind of grown soft in his age. From the way he commands his guards to how he's dealt with these trolls. He just doesn't seem to care about Daventry anymore.
Where did you grow up?
I'm from here and there. Specifically, born here, raised there. There being Ludor. And now I'm back to where I started. I remember things different from when I was a tiny badger. But I think with the right mind, Daventry could be great once again.
Well, it seems unlikely someone could just take your bed. How'd they do it?
Aren't you the little backhanded complimenter? If I knew, why would I let them take it? I suppose if I didn't snore as loud as Mrs. Crumbler tears through trees, maybe I would have heard him coming.
Bye for now.
Fortune favors the bold, and Amaya favors the fortune.
Alright, so they're prepping us to go to do the camera.
It's bustling out here, just like old times.
Camera.
Well, except
here we go.
Maya's shop used
You gonna follow me this time?
There
we go.
Reek like
Camera just didn't want to come with me.
I remember the children dancing around that glorious...
Alrighty, so they're already telling me to go off to the intelligence challenge, but before I do that, I should really check in on that weird little area where I could use the horn out behind the place where the trolls meet to have their meeting. Alright, I'm back to the area where you use the lantern to get to the forest from a while back now. 'Cause I'm curious about this little area here. It was a dead end leading to this horn. And now that I have it, we can find out what the hell what actually happens back here. Color changing potion, walnut strudel, 2 very cushiony socks. We are quickly increasing our stock of weird items, although we've certainly replaced a lot of other things too.
Oh, hey, Pilar. You seem refreshed.
I was just enjoying the most lovely glass of cheese. But no, this is much more important.
Oh, I assume that she was refreshed because she was just stomping on those dirty humans. Don't see anything back there besides the horn. Thought the weird side path might lead me somewhere. Where is this going exactly? Oh. Hello. Wait, is this the theater? Is this actually where I had to go? I thought the theater was back where we had the test of chivalry, but maybe not.
Zounds! The castle had a moat monster? Did you train him? Did he do tricks? What was his favorite treat? Was he a fresh or seawater monster?
No, Gwendolyn. This part of the story is merely foreshadowing.
That means I have to wait, doesn't it?
I'm afraid so.
Alright, so this would be where you have to go. Well, that's gonna be what we're eventually the king of. That massive castle there. All right. Well, this is a nice little jaunt, but let's get back to the theater. I think we're ready to take it on. I feel like. Yeah. All these items.
Tap, tap, tap. I hope you clean your shoes. I'm sure you're tracking Wetzel droppings all across my back.
We've established that all of the side quest people's stories are done with at this point, so it's probably safe to assume that we probably have all the objects we need for the test of wit. Now all I need is the most important ingredient, my mind. I'm sure I've got it. What? Is this my nightmare? Hi, squirrels. Oh no.
You could say the squirrels in Daventry are a bit nuts.
You could, but you don't have to.
Are they mad about the badger? They're not psyched about what I did there? I only made them get attacked. It's no big deal. Is this path blocked off forever now, or is there an object I'm supposed to use, is the question. Let's check here. Let's look for anything that might be squirrel related. Oh no. Spooky. Alright. Surprise fire.
Alright, I'll try something else.
Scary eyeball.
Alright, I'll try something else.
Alright, gold coin.
Alright, I'll try something else.
I don't have to pay the toll, that's not what's going on here. Are you... Oh, a strudel.
I hope you find this to your liking, Princess Madeline of Avalon.
Oh my god, she has taken over her own little squirrel army.
The tension between the Bridge Troll Guild and the Royal Guards is at an all-time high, and we need to come to an agreement soon.
You bridges need to stop stonewalling us and give us your demands.
We need you to watch your step when crossing our backs. Give more respect to the giant whose shoulders you're stomping on.
Well, we need you to stop complaining and get back to work.
We are sick of getting walked all over. You're just looking at the problem from your perspective. We all have to work together.
The problem is there are no bridges. You're a bridge and you're not doing your job.
Jeez. We've been doing our job for generations. You've worn us down, and we need you to think about a softer touch.
Your agreement with Daventry clearly states you are to provide bridge services at the designated locations.
And it states that you are to be kind to the bridges. While we're hardy structures, we also feel each and every step you take.
I'm sorry. The issue remains. We need you to return to work.
And we need you to stop sharpening your boots every night.
That's impossible. We're required by the guard mandate to maximize boot sharpness every evening.
Oh, come on, work with me here. All we're asking is for you guys to take lighter steps.
And not conduct the official march? Never. Tradition dictates the harshness of our steps.
Then perhaps you need to change your official march from flamboyant huffing a boot to graceful gliding and soft shoes.
No can do. It took us months to memorize our current march.
Oh, you're always crossing us, and this time we are holding strong for a compromise.
If you continue to suspend your services, King Edward will banish you to the pit of never-ending itches.
Gosh, I just need you to find a way to work with me here.
Back to work!
Softer steps!
Stop eating guards!
Better maintenance!
Longer hours!
Weekends off!
Stop eating snoots!
Stop the stomping!
Stop the stomp! Wait, I feel like we're arguing in circles. What are your demands again?
We need you to watch your step when crossing our backs.
I love that they literally acknowledge the fact that they're going to loop forever.
I have no time to listen to additional opinions. We need these bridges to get back to work. Well, we need you to stop complaining.
Sorry, Graham, but we don't need any more opinions. We need solutions. We are sick of getting walked all over. You're just...
Ooh, for me? Oh, they feel as though I am walking on clouds. And the craftsmanship, stunning. Can you order one pair for each of the Royal Guards?
Well, it does look soft and cuddly, but that's not accounted for in your mandate.
I could create an addendum for that. We could still sharpen our boots and march as we wish, but these socks would protect you.
Oh, geez, that would just be the best. A real compromise that we could all live with.
I think that's exactly what you should do.
Thanks, Graham. The Guild will never forget this. See you at the next meeting.
The new socks soften the guards' souls. It was definitely a step in the right direction.
I'm warming up to these.
I'm just glad the trolls never had to suffer the agony of defeat.
I gotta say, that might be the most obvious solution for a puzzle I've had so far. I didn't even have to look at my inventory first. I'm like, yep, that's what the socks are for. I get it. Well, now, I guess Acorn's got a nice livelihood where his dream comes true, and he makes a nice living for a long time now. Are we gonna play? We're gonna play tabletop against each other. Ooh.
Welcome, friend, to the championship duel of wits. Well, the take-home version. Budget cuts or something. But, look around, take it all in, and know we've already won. Our allegiance guarantees us both a spot on King Edward's court.
How exactly is this going to work?
Before we get to the rules, I offer a toast and an opportunity. You see, while this game might stretch the imagination, for some I find it rather simple and in need of an additional mental challenge. Guards, the raisin juice, please. This is my favorite game, though it's been a long time since I last played it. Are you familiar with hypnotic powder? One sip of this, and you'll have to do everything I say. And, of course, vice versa. In goes the powder. Guard number 2, if you would.
I got it.
I'll take this one.
So it's entirely possible that neither of us have it.
Whoa! Looks like you got the winner. And now we play.
How did we manage to make this extra unfair?
So, the goal of the Duel of Wits is to hit your opponent's pawn with an arrow by moving these pieces around the board. Your pawn will fire an arrow after you move. I'll go first. After I move the shield, watch how the arrow bounces off the shields and around the board. Now it's your turn, Graham. Not to sound like a royal guard, but as an additional rule, you can't move a shield your opponent moved on his previous turn. Will you please move the lower left shield to your left?
How do I'm clicking on it. Oh, it's already selected.
I'm so happy we'll be working in the castle together, Graham. And if I ever become king, you'll make an excellent advisor. I'll move this shield, and they'll all have to accept it's what's on the inside that counts.
This certainly makes it pretty clear that he was manipulating me.
You can move and rotate your pawn to change the direction you shoot. Will you please rotate your pawn clockwise?
All right.
Your arrow will always fire in the direction you're facing. I do hope you realize all the planning I did to get us here. I'll just rotate this shield. Well, looks like the hypnosis powder is wearing off. Make any move you want. Not that it matters.
Oh, that was just... I thought he was betraying me, and it kind of was like he was betraying me anyway, but that was mostly their way of tutorializing this, I suppose. Okay, so... I need to plan out how I want to attack him, basically. Seems like I'd want to make him go this way. But if I'm not careful, I'll immediately trap myself and get attacked, so let's avoid that. Because he could get in my way right away. Huh. Yeah, the go-to would be if I shoot upwards, he'll go and hit him. So Like if I move this one right here, then I could bounce an arrow so it goes doop, 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 and goes up, and it'd be right up there. So if he moved one space over, he'd get hit. Problem is... Oh, wait. You can't move and rotate and shoot in one turn, can you? So maybe if I move him up here... What? Am I doing something wrong here? Oh wait, did he just move that one? I think he did just move that one, that's why I can't move it. Okay, fine. Also, I could just shoot straight, I guess. Huh. Is he stuck? Like, if he moves out, then am I gonna be... Let's try to funnel him. Let's try to make it so his pawn has to move in a specific direction, so I can shoot him the moment he moves.
Huh. Looks like my intelligence has reigned supreme.
I don't think he can move and rotate at the same turn. Oh, you can strafe. I didn't know about that. Whoops.
Guards! Guards! I've won! Please review the winning board.
We have to do something. Graham is about to lose.
Seriously? You all know I won.
Apologies, sir, but Decree 3214 specifically states that all duel victories must be witnessed and verbally notarized by a royal guard, such that it can be recorded for posterity in our tournament record.
Unfortunately, the board was compromised before a final notary could be given.
Therefore, this victory is nullified, and another game must be played.
We really are sorry, and assure you will be able to achieve victory once again.
You are the most ridiculous guards I've ever encountered. No matter, merely a delay in my ascent to knighthood. I'm ready to beat you again whenever you're ready.
Huh, alright. Oh, are we going back to those again?
The goblets were placed behind Manny. How could I outsmart his little game?
Let's see. I could change the color of one of them so I can control him. That would be good. Let's see. Anything else around here? We have the eyeball. That's about it. Yeah, let's discolor one of them. Now I'll be able to tell which one's which.
Back so soon? Raisin juice! This all seems so familiar. Hypnotic powder. Mix them up. And now, you choose.
And now I'm all set, because I know I can just pick this the teeth whitened one, and it'll whiten my teeth. It's two good things at once.
I'll take this one. Oh, excellent choice! And that was the last of my hypnotic powder. And now, we play.
So neither of us are hypnotized? Oh. Well, at least we get to play a fair game from the beginning now. I'll try to outsmart him. I'm sure I'll do a great job. I have such a great precedent for being smart. Let's see here. So you can strafe and rotate. Okay, let's move up here first. Maybe I can make him bounce around the corner. At the very least, this will be a fairer game because he doesn't get an early advantage against me.
I wish I had other powders to make this game more interesting.
I've seen enough magic powders for one day.
Last round I definitely messed up by, He's just gonna go straight over? Alright. I definitely messed up last round by thinking that... I didn't think in terms of strafing, I just was used to the idea of people moving in the direction that they're facing. So I wasn't prepared for him to move left but still be facing down. Which I should have known about. That was obviously how this game works, but oh well, it happens. It happens. Let's see, he can't move the piece and himself in the same turn though, so if I move this guy over here... Then if he doesn't move real fast... Oh, he can't get out of the way either. So once this guy rotates, I get to shoot him, and he can't shoot me back.
Are you really sure you can handle a win, Graham? It might be better if I got to the castle first.
Yeah, that's right. You talk about alliances, but you ultimately still want to beat me. I think I just won, just like that. Rotate. Ta-da! Well, that was quick. Really, this is your favorite game?
I did it! I did it! Guards, I am ready for Decree 3214.6 and a half.
Actually, I think it was Decree 1.21.
Aha! We knew you could do it!
You're out of the alliance. I can't lose to you. How about another challenge? We only got to square off in a duel of wits. A well-rounded gentleman would win in a duel of strength as well.
Graham, take this!
Pick these, baby.
Choose these.
Here!
I mean, they're so adorable. I feel like I have to see what it's gonna do. Come on, buddy. Oh, no, I lost one of them. Pesky. Excuse me. I'm running out of ammo. This could be bad for me. In the face. Oh, Manny, I'm sorry. Kazooie? Is that you?
Okay, one more challenge. How would you fare in a duel of speed?
No, Manny, it's over. Just as the battle isn't always claimed by the strong, and the race isn't always won by the swift, sometimes the intelligent falter. And I think now is my chance. And now is my time.
Come on, Graham. One more duel for a chaka. Do it for the village of starving Pitch-Threans.
Oh, you said his village was home to the Itch-Tuins. What exactly is your plan here? Because I'm starting to...
speed!
No, Graham, he's not worth it.
I would be completely unsurprised if Manny turns out to be like the ultimate villain of this series.
With the bridge strike resolved, supplies can be delivered to the shops again. Business started to pick up. The Wetzel wolves stopped harassing the town and migrated north. Even the guards marched with a little more caution in their step. All things considered, it was a pretty good first day in Daventry.
That was amazing. I mean, you faced a dragon, you made weird new friends, you battled for wits. I just don't get it.
Get what?
With your busy schedule, how did you ever find time for a night job?
Huh? Was that... Did you just make your first pun?
I think I did. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
They grow up so fast.
You've ruined her forever.
The tournament! It's about to start!
Well, you best get out there, young lady. Good luck. And remember what I told you. Take on the duel with quick-wittedness.
I thought you said to be kind in duel.
I did. Remembering my past made me think about some of my roots I'd forgotten. Sometimes it's better to do as I do, not as I say.
Thanks, Grandpa. I will. Are you going to watch?
Of course. I'll be down momentarily.
You've ruined her for life. She'll never stop with the puns.
Hope you practiced, Gwendolyn.
No. Just listen to stories.
That might not be a good substitute.
What? I'm not sure I like this. You're such a bizarre creature. Get back here! Ah, horse feathers.
Exactly. Cannot believe I just said that.
Children! Children! Come along, quickly! It's your grandfather!
Did they just imply that he died at the end of episode 1? Isn't he going to tell the rest of the stories? Who tells the rest of the stories? Oh well. Well, that was a pleasant little adventure. For Roberta, Ken, John, and Our Childhoods. A Night to Remember, created by the Odd Gentleman, who, for those of you that don't know, God, I hope I'm right about this, I think it's made by the people that made The Adventures of P.B. Winterbottom, which is a time manipulation side-scrolling puzzle game, I believe. Anyway, I'm definitely happy to be on board with this little adventure. So, this was episode 1 of 5, which I actually don't know what the schedule is they have for coming out with more of them, but I will absolutely be certain to play each one as they come out. Thanks for watching, guys, like always. I'll see you next time.